guys, it's Monique from earlylearningmom.com. I just wanted to share today a book haul that I did. I landed up hitting up, well actually I found a woman that was selling some books on Kijiji, as well as I stopped at the Once Upon a Child. They had their I Love to Read sale this month. Is if you buy 10 books you get them all for 50% off. So my major exciting haul was the deal I found on Kijiji, and it was the Magic Tree House series. Now we have several of the books. We have the first one, and then we jump into like book 9 or 10, and then I have a few of the teens, a few of the 20s. I probably have a mixture of between, I want to say 12 to 15 books already. So my intention was to go to a few thrift stores today and try to get some more of the collection, at least the earlier single-digit numbers, because we read book 1 and then we went to jump to book 9, and a few pages in I realized we needed some of the information from the previous books. It's not a series that you can read the first book and then jump all over the place. So I wanted to at least get book 2, 3, and 4. Well, I landed up finding a lady on Kijiji that was selling her collection from number 1 to 43 for $15. And even though I had doubles, I couldn't leave that. I landed up grabbing the whole set, and I figure the doubles that I have, I can just bundle them up together and sell them on Kijiji or in one of the Facebook groups and maybe get some of my money back. And so yeah, and you are going to hear some ruffling around. It's not my children, it's actually my, oh, he's gonna run off. We have 2 new Sphinx cats in our family, and they're still kittens. They're 6 months old, and they're gonna be popping in and out, I'm sure. So I'm gonna share the Magic Treehouse books we got. We have Dinosaurs Before Dark, The Night at Dawn, Mummies in the Morning, Pirates Past Noon, Night of the Ninja, Afternoon on the Amazon, Sunset of the Sabertooth, Midnight on the Moon, Dolphins at Daybreak, Ghost Town at Sundown, Lions at Lunchtime, Polar Bears Past Bedtime, Vacation Under the Volcano, Day of the Dragon King, Viking Ship at Sunrise, Hour of the Olympics, and then I'm going to grab another pile over here. Like I said, we got a bunch. I can't believe I got this all for the price I paid. Then we have, oh, is this the right pile? Let's see here. Yes, this is the right pile. I'm just going to flip it over. Then we have Tonight on the Titanic, Buffalo Before Breakfast, Tigers at Twilight, Dingoes at Dinner Time. And as you can see, these books are in really good condition. I was a little worried when I went to pick them up for them being that cheap, but yeah, they were from a non-smoking house. We also have Civil War on Sunday, Revolutionary War on Wednesday, Twister on Tuesday, Earthquake in the Early Morning, Stage Fright on a Summer Night, Good Morning Gorillas, Thanksgiving on Thursday, High Tide in Hawaii, Christmas in Camelot, Haunted Castle on Howl's Eve, Summer of the Sea Serpent, Winter of the Ice Wizard. And then we have one more stack to go through of these particular books. We have Carnival at Candlelight, Season of the Sandstorm, try to turn them so there's no glare. Night of the New Magicians. We also have Blizzard of the Blue Moon. Dragon of the Red Dawn. Monday with a Mad Genius. Dark Day in the Deep Sea. Eve of the Emperor Penguin. You have to excuse the cat noises in the background if you can hear. Our Gizmo still likes to hiss at the other cats. She's not hurting them. She's just a grumpy old lady. And we have Moonlight on the Magic Flute. A Good Night for Ghosts. As well as Leprechaun in Late Winter. Gizmo. And then we also have, this is a companion book. It's not actually one of the books, but it is the Magic Treehouse Magic Tricks from the Treehouse, and it's supposed to be a companion to book 50, Hurry Up Houdini. We don't have Hurry Up Houdini, but it came with the pack, and so one day maybe we will. So my intentions are to kind of flip between these two series. We are also reading the Who Was or Who Is series. Who Was, we just finished, we read Who Is Wayne Gretzky, and we also read Who Was Steve Irwin. And I'm kind of taking the topics from those books and then the Magic Treehouse books. We've only read the dinosaur one, the first book. I'm taking these two series and we're going back and forth, and then we're kind of expanding, taking some vocabulary words and turning them into Doman style flashcards and taking those topics and making some homemade books out of them. So I'm hoping to be able to flip through. It takes us, we read about 2 chapters a night. Some nights we'll read more. It depends on what time we started reading at and everything. So we're probably going to go through a book every 5 days, and it just kind of gives me some topics to work with, and he seems to really enjoy these series. So now for the rest of my haul was, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we went to Once Upon a Child. We were leaving, we left a bit early for gym. We landed up arriving way too early to drop Wes off. So I quickly ran into Once Upon a Child and found these books. We were able to get, this is like a retelling of A Tale of Two Cities. We also have a retelling of The Great Expectation. I actually really liked a retelling of this book when I was little. I read one. I think I got it at Woolco or something for 99 cents, and I really enjoyed it. So we also have Tom Sawyer and The War of the Worlds. We were able to grab this big book. It's called Scary Godmother, and it appears to be like a comic style book. This is something something that Wes would probably be interested. He likes really graphic novels. It'll probably be something he goes through really quick. But I also got from my big kids the kids book of chess, and right now they're really into playing chess. So I thought when I saw this, it was $1.50, so 50% off, so 75 cents. I couldn't leave it. I figured maybe they could learn a few extra skills, and then we can put it aside for Z when he's wanting to learn. We also grabbed I Wonder Why Greeks Built Temples and Other Questions About Ancient Greece, because we're going to be doing the ancients, different ancient civilizations in our kindergarten version of Build Your Library, which is a new curriculum that we're going to be starting in the next month or so. I'm going to do a video about it. Right now we're going through Bookshark, and we are finishing the preschool curriculum, And the reason I chose the preschool curriculum is because it's literature based and you can never read too much, and there was some really good books in there that I didn't want to skip over. So we started with that, but then I realized when we were moving on to Kindergarten Book Shark, there was a lot of guides and a lot of, you know, I just really wanted a book list and a schedule to follow and maybe a few activities to do. I didn't want the whole kit and caboodle that we were kind of getting with Book Shark as it went on to the older grades. So we're going to do build your own library, kindergarten, or I believe now Emily has changed it to level 0. She's changed them to levels as opposed to grades, because level 0 is for 4 to 6-year-olds. So even though it's kindergarten and we're starting mid-kindergarten with it, it's still very age appropriate. So I'm going to do another video about that and share some of the books that we purchased for that curriculum. But because of that being the top, like, you know, the different ancient civilizations and stuff being discussed, when I saw this, it was $2.50, so I paid $1.25. I just grabbed it. I figured if we don't use it in the curriculum, I can just jump in and read it with him anyways for fun. We also grabbed for Wesley the Wimpy Kids Movie Diary. I am not crazy about these books. I've never liked them. However, he's crazy about them, and I feel like there's no harm in them if it gets him reading. So he has several of the books, but he did not have the movie diary, so I picked that up for him. These are not books, but I have to share these. I found some little DC runners for Z. We do have size 10. He's in a size 10 now, so I just wanted to have a size 11 on hand, so in the spring he'll wear size 10, and then come summer I don't want to be like frantically looking for a pair of shoes. I'd like to have one on hand, and then we can get some spares later on. So I grabbed those. I also grabbed these books. This one's Star Wars Jedi Academy, The Phantom Bully, and I had been eyeballing these at Costco. They were about $8 or $9. They're like comic book plus a kind of chapter book style writing. It's a style that Wes will read, and whenever I find books for a decent price that Wes will read, I grab them because I want to fill his bookshelf full of the style he loves to read. So I think at Costco they're $8 or $9. They were asking $2.50, so I got it for $1.10. And the last book I got was Star Wars Jedi Academy, and I believe this is the first book, and it was originally $8.39, and it was marked to $2.50, which I got 50% off of. So that was my book haul today. So I spent a total of $15 on Kijiji, and then I spent at Once Upon a Child a total of $22.63, but that included the $9 for the shoes. So I feel like I got a steal of a deal. We're still building our library. We have lots of chapter books. I am so glad I was able to save time. If you're looking for a series, always look online to see if you can get it for a discounted price, as opposed to buying the books individually or trying to piece together the collection on your own. This saved me so much time, and I'm so grateful to be able to find that. And now that I have this whole collection, when we get through these, I can then feel good about if I have to spend full price on the next. I think there's at least 50 books because the companion goes for book number 50 about Houdini. So even if I have to pay full price for 7 more books, I'm okay with that. Hopefully I'll be able to find some used, but now off the top of my head, I know I have books 1 through 43, and I can just look for 44 to 50 when I happen to be looking around. There's no urgency about them now. So thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, be sure to thumbs up, subscribe. Right now, YouTube has changed their policy, and we can't, unfortunately, I can't earn any income right now on YouTube, because we need to have at least 1,000 subscribers. So if you'd like to help me out, I'd appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and be sure to check out my blog, www.earlylearningmom.com. Thanks for watching.